What is going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, so I have a good one for you guys today because this is it's happening, man. It's happening, and you guys see all of this in like Facebook Marketplace, even in Tcgplayer and eBay. So there's a freaking floodgate of people selling all of these serialized and shit from, not even from Ravnica Remastered, but for the most part, all serialized cards. And yeah, they're apparently hard to sell, if not selling at these prices. So I want to make this video because Ravnica Remastered came out and just boom, boom, just floodgates of all of these serialized cards and people that opened from like getting lucky, opening packs, opening boxes. Yeah, so most of them are actually like the prices are like, why isn't selling? Like, and they just keep, pricing it down, pricing it down. And I mean, it's only like what, Sunday, Monday, and the set just came out. And yeah, it's crazy. So I read this Reddit post and I was like, man, this is going to be an interesting video. So I just want to read you guys really quick. So this is the title. Is it normal to have difficulty selling valuable cards immediately after release? So this guy, I have been a seller for 3 months, so I don't have much context for this. My shop is level 4 on Tcgplayer. That's kind of like pretty interesting because being a level 4, after 3 months, that's quite impressive. Meeting all those requirements right away, that's pretty big deal. So all right, despite being the lowest available price on Tcgplayer, I have yet to sell cards such as Serialized, Shocklands, Foil Anime, Cyclonic Rift, Foil Anime, Tesa, and others that would be considered valuable when opening packs. All right, so the question is this normal after a set release? Is anyone else having trouble finding buyers? I'm wondering if these cards just aren't nearly as valuable as Wazi intended them to be. Am I jumping into conclusions? And then he's just saying, I would appreciate an informed opinion on this. I keep lowering my prices, but there are no bites. My tokens and basic lands are flying off the shelves, but there doesn't seem to be interest in cards intended to be valuable. When I look on sites like eBay, I see that virtually nothing has sold. So yeah, you see all of this in Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, it's floodgates of all these here like Shocklands, Anime, Cyclonic Rift, and it's like auctions, and different pricing. A lot of people are saying like, I mean, it's not selling, there's like lower pricing here and there. But for me, I want to make, with this, I mean, he kind of like answered the question. Like he was saying, like my tokens and basic lands are flying off the shelves. So in Tcgplayer, your big money, honestly, is like all those like below $50, honestly. I mean, you can say like some of the highly played ones, like sub, $100, but for the most part, your big money seller, are those like 50 average, 50 to 100. Those are like the expensive, and then beyond that is like your $1 to $50. That's like your money making machine. And obviously those bulk commons, those sell like very, very well. And now he was asking about this valuable redeem redeem valuable by Watsy, about all these serialized cards. I mean, come on, the set just came out. We all know most people that wanting to get all these Shocklands, Cyclonic Rift anime. I'm not even talking about serialized cards. They're actually just waiting, and these are the people that like specifically wanting this art, wanting this specific variant. wanting to get this price down after like, I don't know, weeks, even months for these cards to go down in price. So as far as serialized cards, I mean, you're already talking about a very, very niche, like, small amount of buyers. And not to mention, if they are in the market of buying serialized cards, I mean, they're just looking for like specific number. So it really narrows it down even more. So the thing is, why isn't that selling? I mean, you just kind of like, answered the question right there, because everyone is like waiting for prices to go down because the set just came out, and you know, if they're in the market of serialized cards, they're looking for a specific number. And that's the whole reason why, I'm not really buying like any serialized cards, because even though, like what he said, he's like the lowest price in Tcgplayer and it's not selling, and even on eBay, no one is biting. It's really hard to sell, these cards. See, I opened like a freaking draft box of Ravnica Remastered, and I kid you not, most of the non-foil ones already sold. Like honestly, every card that we opened in the live stream, almost all the expensive one sold already. And I mean, that's really it, like your big money cards, the cards that actually moved are the ones that are like, 1 to 50, and then your high end is like 50 to 100. Anything beyond that, it's going to be, the market is like very small. The buyers will be like smaller and smaller and smaller, because they don't really want to spend that much money nowadays in Magic. So you're more likely to sell these cards like personal, in person, or like in a big event. So that's really it. So I mean, it's very interesting that most people that open these cards and trying to like just dump it right away, like you will see most of this post is like, oh, taking offers, starting auction, at 200 or 400 on the cyclonic rip, right? And like the post, not much likes. People are saying like, oh, there's a cheaper price, on other auctions. And yeah, it's they're not selling, man. Everyone is just waiting. And yeah, they're good cards, yeah, they're playable cards. But the fact that, one, the set just came out, and the fact that if you have a buyer, they're looking for a specific number for serialized cards. So it's really hard, man. It's really hard. You're more likely to open, like, you'd rather hope to open like a regular retro foil, just a regular retro foil of the Shocklands or the Cyclonic Rift, because those cards, kid you not, even though the market for those buys are getting slimmer and slimmer, they will sell, man. They will sell, because some of those, they really want to get their copy right away. So yeah, I just want to make this video because, like I said, you'll see all of these posts online, all these serialized cards like dumping in the market because they just want to get out. And you know I mean, they're just not, buy no one's actually buying these. It's very, very difficult to get this cards like sell, and it's hard, so that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.